guys, welcome back to another episode. Today I'm here to talk about something really exciting. We are expanding to this new and beautiful building. So I announced on my Instagram that we're now going to be selling cars, and this is the new DM Performance facility. Very excited to show you guys the whole facility and why the idea of selling cars began. So I'm gonna show a little bit of the outside of the building. Once we go inside, I'll talk a little bit more about how the idea came along and how I got this building and everything else. But first, let's go check this place out. All right, guys, so that's the entrance there. As you guys can see, this used to be an old gas station. So right up there at that sign, we're going to be putting our sale sign, which is DMP Auto Sales. And this is gonna be all parking space all around there. Obviously we're gonna pave everything. That's my truck, and here's gonna be another DM Performance sign. I'm thinking about possibly doing a digital sign, kind of like a TV running, you know, like different stuff. I still don't know yet, but I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I'm gonna do a video about that as well. But let's go check this place out. Look how big those doors are. Very excited. A lot of space, even on the side here. So, talking about the layout, here's gonna be our oil disposal container, and then I'm possibly gonna have all the oil stuff on this corner, on this wall, probably a workbench. And then we're gonna have our compressor, you know, a lot more space compared to what we have now. And the place is very deep as well. We have a lot more space that way as well. So we could definitely fit two cars, one behind the other here. I got the lifts on the way already. Guys are working on the electrical. We're gonna have fans in the ceilings. That's 20 feet ceilings. Eventually, I plan on talking to the landlord about putting my office upstairs, which we do have a lot of space, possibly a kitchen upstairs. But let me walk you guys in here. Shop bathroom. Here's going to be the office. I'm gonna have possibly my desk here for now. Customer bathroom. This wall is gonna be enclosed, obviously. Possibly another desk here. I'm gonna have a couch here, waiting area, a coffee bar. I'm gonna have another desk there, which will be service manager / advisor, seeing everybody walking in. But yeah, very nice office space as well. Right now, I'll use the time, since we have all the walls out, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run cameras and run the cables along with the cables, following the codes, which I don't know what they are, but the guy installing the camera does know. So he's gonna be, you know, taking advantage of the walls being exposed to run all the Ethernet cables for the cameras. It's gonna be one here on this corner, then one on each bay, a bunch of cameras outside. I'm gonna be running a cable all the way to that sign as well. So that's a good 200 feet there. We do have a lot of space. I'm very excited about the space. I'm gonna walk you guys right over there so you guys can see from there how big it is. So it's very good to have cameras. I don't want to spy on my guys. That's not, you know, my intention. What I want to do is, if something happens, right, in case, let's say you forget something or you lose something, you could go back on the cameras and find it. Or if a service, you know, is performed or it's done, I could go in and check. Oh, let me see how far the guys are into it without even coming out here in the shop. I could check from my house if I have to. Really good tool to have. I did have something funny happen to me once at a shop. I was building an engine And while I was building, putting everything back together, it was a cylinder head that I was building, right? And I couldn't find the camshafts. For the life of me, I couldn't find the camshafts. Like, how do you lose camshafts? It's like, it's big, you know? If it's something smaller, like a valve keeper or something, I would have, you know, okay, yeah, it's something really small, but a camshaft is not that small. Fortunate enough, the owner of the shop did have cameras. So we checked the cameras, and sure enough, the junkyard guys, which will come every other week and clean up the shop and get the scrap metal out, took the camshaft that I was building the engine and threw it out. Now, if we didn't have cameras, I would never know what the heck happened to the camshaft, and my old boss would have probably charged me for one. So good thing he had it. It's a good tool. You know, we spend hours looking for something that you just go in the camera and you find your answer right there. So yeah, that being said, I'm very excited about the place. Let me give you guys a vision that I just had right now. So looking at this wall is going to be, you know, visible for everybody driving on the road. There's a lot of traffic here. Today's Saturday, but there's a lot of traffic here, as you guys can see. So everybody with the doors open will be seeing this wall. So I'm thinking about doing something really cool with this wall, like a wallpaper, DM Performance, a nice car, you know, probably some light sign right up here saying DM Performance or DMP. You know, I'll have something nice on this wall. Yeah, guys, this is the new DM Performance house. Very excited about it. Very, very excited. So let me walk you guys around a little bit. So here's the side of the building. It's going to be all paved. We're going to be able to put a good 50 to 60 cars in this parking lot, at least. Back here is going to be grass. On either this corner or that corner, I eventually plan on putting pavers. I'm gonna do a nice area of pavers just so we could have a little hangout spot, or whenever we barbecue and stuff like that, I will have, you know, a little space to do that. Now let me walk all the way up to the sign. All right, so this is the sign. So I'm at the edge here, right at the entrance. That's the entrance, and that's the shop. This will be all space for us to park cars. Very big spot. I'm super excited. So I'm gonna tell you guys why I decided to get into selling cars. I always had that in the back of my mind. Was always an idea. Multiple people told me, Doug, you should start selling cars. Doug, you should start selling cars. And multiple customers will come up to me, Doug, do you sell cars? And every time something like that would happen, I would think that that was an opportunity that I lost and a sale that I potentially could have made. Coming to this new building, that was one stipulation the guy had, and he said to me, Doug, listen, I'm going to lease you this building, but with one condition. I want a dealer license in this place. Reason why he wants it, I don't know, he wants it. He said that the town gave it to him when he was building, and he doesn't want to lose it. So he wants me to have a dealer license. And here I am. I got that going. I opened a second LLC. It's called DMP Auto Sales, like I mentioned, and we're making this happen. I'm gonna dive in and do my best, like I've always done with all my customers, taking care of them with service and now sales. I'll make sure the cars come out of here good, in good condition, always thinking like it was my own car. This is what I've been doing in service for so long, and this is why we are successful, I could say, and I will continue doing great things for the customers, for my big supporters, and everybody. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.